This is the Traveler's Shield from Breath of the Wild, and it was a long process. We started, what did we start with? Was it the shield boss? Hammering the brass. Then I think we went to the handle, and then we cut this, it's all covered now, but cut this dome shape on the table saw, put on the planks, did the leather. Then we made this frame that we're going to glue on, and if you remember the last video, I'll just show you without actually putting it on. There was a gap like that big, and I thought, okay, my measurements were off, so we were just going to fill that in. And then I looked at it from the side, and all I had to do, you can see I sanded the leather down a little bit, and sanded this edge down, and I popped it on, and it fits perfect. So I'm happy that we don't have to add any more frame. So let's glue the frame on, and I have an idea of how to make that work. We'll just finish up this project and celebrate at the end that we can move on to a new one. It's been a long time coming. Let's glue this up right now. So how you guys been, huh? Anything new? This is crazy what's going on. Okay, slips in like that. This one, the same thing. Look at that. So cool. So cool how it fits. Would a clamp work right here? Yeah, a little clamp right there. Okay, we're gonna let this dry and come back in a minute. All right, we're here at the grinder. We're gonna make some rivets for this forearm strap, the bracket. We're just gonna sand down the head of a lag bolt. That's all it is. It's easy. You could do this if you don't have a grinder, just sandpaper will work. You can even do it on concrete. It doesn't have to be smooth. So I'll be spinning it, and I just got this at like a Goodwill, this belt. It's really close. There's no loop like that in the game, so we'll take that off, and it just has the other strap just flapping in the breeze. So we're going to use a router. You can see the bit if you're curious what it looks like. It'll cut the depth perfect for the belt to go in. It stops. It's just a little mat to stop this from moving. That's still going to move, but not as much. Yeah, it's scary, huh? All right, let's see if this fits.
Are you going to do it again?
This one. Oh yeah, I gotta cut this one. That goes in like that. It should be deep enough. Feels just right. Let's see what it's like on here.
Look away.
Huh? Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. You're gonna look away?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be fast. I'll go fast, all right?
Okay.
I love you, buddy. Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I love you. Okay, here we go. Let's do this real quick.
Is it fine?
Oh, your Minecraft treasure chest.
Yeah.
Show them off. Let's see.
This part is connected to the top part.
Uh-huh.
And then I bent the cardboard right here so it could open it up.
Cool.
And I cut a hole right there and bent it.
So it can fit in?
Yeah.
So like a lock?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good work. What are you going to put in it?
Well, I made it for my birthday.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye. Pretty good. I'm happy with it. If I want to get rid of these, I'll just sand it and spray it again. Because this is now just a round dome, it's going to be really hard to screw these in, so I'm going to get it started with this one. And then we can see how it works getting the rest in. Wow, that's really good. And here it is. I'll probably shorten this a little bit more, but I'm gonna wait till it's totally done. Just goes like that. On the game, this doesn't even go through there. It's just loose like that. On the handle, I'm just using regular Phillips screws because I don't want to try and turn a wrench with this handle sticking out of the way. And I'll just put some putty in there and paint it over to cover it up. All right, yeah, I really did question how strong this would be. That is way cool. I like that. Man, that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna try and get away with using Bondo in the house. Now this stuff stinks horribly, but it's such a tiny amount that I think I'll try and get away with it. You really don't want these fumes floating around the house. Look at that one there. I certainly didn't give myself much room, but it'll pass. That actually worked really well. All right, this is the last step. I'm gonna glue this wood ring on the leather. I wanna scratch it up just to give it some more teeth. I'm using a thick CA glue on this. It's called Maxi Cure. And this stuff helps it set. Stuff smells kind of strange. I'll just hold this on. All right, that is attached, and with that, we are done. Can you believe it? It has been years actually, but this project is finished and I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I still have these seams there that I might fix later, but I think I will wait till it gets a little beat up and then add some, you know, abuse and wear marks like you see in the game. But for now, I think this looks pretty good. So cool. Let's try it on. Oh, this was a lot of work, wasn't it? Man, it feels right. Feels like the right weight. Not for cosplay. If you're going to use this for cosplay and carry it around all day, it's going to be pretty heavy. But when you pick this up, it feels, man, legitimate, you know. And it feels real nice. It's got leather there, metal handle. You're grabbing on leather. It's actual wood on this side. Feels pretty cool. What do you guys think? We are done. So happy to move on to another project, and I'm totally pleased with how this turned out. There was a lot of firsts with this, making this. I'd never welded before. I never shaped brass or metal before. This shape was insane. Cutting the curve on here, that was nuts. So I was thinking this is going to be pretty difficult for a lot of you to make. So one thing to make it easier, if you guys wanted to do this, I think I'll make some 3D files, because the inside of here, the solid wood inside, you could just 3D print some shapes and have that whole thing done, because nobody wants to do what you saw me do with the table saw. I'd be shocked. But what's a HappyAtom video without a big drawn out ending? So I think we'll do some viewer mail and wrap this one up. What do you guys think? Let me get somewhere to sit and set up a camera different. All right, gonna celebrate with a root beer. Let's read some comments and questions. This one I'm excited about. This is from you, Javier. He made a comment last video and it was so cool. Let's see, let me skip some parts. I wanted to reach out and say thank you. It all started with me making that first sword based on your video, then the shield. Then I got so passionate about woodworking that I started to make tables. I even have my own YouTube channel now. I'd love to come see what you're doing and how you do it. You're using stuff and doing techniques I've never even seen before, like that digital router thing. I mean, what is that? That's so cool. I saw you using. Anyway, so check out his channel. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to see what he's making. But he's doing some cool stuff. I was really blown away. This one is from Jordan Bacon. He's another longtime viewer. I wanted to show you my Master Sword Scabbard build. I wanted to try my hand at a prop from one of your video tutorials. I didn't have a table saw, so I cut 2 long sloping pieces, attached them to a piece of plywood, I wish I had matte blue on there instead of satin, but it looks good in my opinion. Anyway, thanks for your videos and keep making more, Jordan. And I gotta say, good job doing all that without a table saw. That is not easy to do. Good work. This one's from Jonah Nelson. Thanks for your help. Hey, he actually made the same shield. Thanks for your help. I finished the shield. Here's a picture. Your video about the boss really helped me finish the shield. And it's not a high resolution photo, but it actually looks like he did hammer a brass boss. So that's nice. Chad Beebe sent this in. I started making rings based off your videos and went from there. I also bought the laser engraver that you have. And I don't think they sell that one anymore. I think they switched models, but I can't seem to get vector images good enough either. I've attached a couple pictures so you may be able to see what I'm talking about. And there's his engraving. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky, but once you get the settings dialed in, if you wanted to make a bunch of them, you could just swap the rings out and burn them in. He did, what is that, is that crushed stone? And some sort of paint on the inside? I'd love to, he didn't give any details on how he did that, but that looks pretty cool. I've been wanting to do at least one more ring video and do something like that. All right, this one from Kyle Boschman. I think I'm saying your name right. I came across your YouTube channel some months ago. I was looking for a hobby to take up. I ended up doing a master sword 3 times, a shield twice, and a scabbard 3 times. Real learning curve for me. Thank you for the videos and the plans. Now that is a beautiful blue. Is that an automotive paint? Let me zoom in on the handle. It's a better green. So it looks cool, looks cool. Thanks for sending that in. All right, here's one from John Saunders. Hey Adam, I started doing woodworking projects last year. Your templates and videos made it helpful to follow along, and I was able to put a few projects together for an awesome Halloween costume where I won best costume at work and at a friend party. That's cool. The hardest part was the bomb. I didn't have a lathe, so I had to use the grinder and a template I created to get it close. All right, let's take a look here. I'd have a hard time believing you started wood projects just 1 year ago. And that bomb without a lathe, I'd love to see how you did that. Seems really difficult, you know. It'd be cool to see some videos of what you guys do. You know, you can get away with doing stuff off camera that's more dangerous than you would ever show on camera. I remember DeResta talking about that. You know, people gave him flack for doing something that's dangerous, but he's like, I've been using these tools forever. I'm really comfortable with them. For me, it's not dangerous. For you, it would be dangerous. So if you see something, you know, on video that you think, oh man, that's, you know, you're gonna get hurt. Maybe you want more practice before you try it, or maybe the person doing it has had a lot of practice, but that bomb came out great, shield came out great, and there you are wearing it. It's good work, John. Here's from Tim Champion. Hey man, I really enjoyed watching your videos. I'm from Virginia, and I have been working on the Hylian shield and the Master Sword, the Scabbard, and the Sheikah Slate. For the shield, I pressed 3 layers of quarter ply into a C-shaped press that I made to get the curve. That looks really good. It's a little hard to tell on camera, but I can see the shape of the shield. You know, the Hylian shield that I made, when I started making it, it had a much better curve on it, and I think it flattened out by the time it was done, or when I was, you know, over time. So it doesn't have much of a curve, but that's great using a plywood form. All right, how many more we got? One. All right. This one is from Andy. Hey Adam, I wanted to thank you for the Master Sword Scabbard tutorial. Like you, my son and I are huge fans of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Due to your video, I was able to make my own sword and scabbard, but I didn't stop there. I ended up making a shield, bow, arrows, quiver, Sheikah Slate, belts, brace. So everything. You made everything. Also spent many hours spending money, neglecting my family, and cutting my finger. That sounds like it might have been bad. I think he's... I'm guessing you got a scar on that one. I'm close to having a whole ensemble. Thanks again. Please keep up with the videos. Dude, look at that. Oh, that is cool. That looks so good. Love it. I wonder how well that shoots. So I wanted to make a bow like that, but the design of it, you got to monkey with, because what you get away in video games, you can't get away with in the real world. So that bow in the real world would be harder to flex in that position, but so good. So your shield, I bought a, where is it? There it is. Let me grab it. Might as well talk about future projects. So I was at hardware store, and they have these blanks for like tables or whatever. This is perfect for doing a shield like you did. So, and man, if you wanted to do a shield, there's so many in Breath of the Wild to choose from. And this would be a great way to get going without doing that too much woodwork to get that shape going. So we'll do another shield from the game and use that blank. Great job. Oh, here's another note from his stuff. It's all wood and leather, and the bow kind of shoots. The bow itself is rigid, and the string is elastic cord, so an arrow will fly about 2 feet. But hey, man, who's complaining? Look at that. That looks so good. If you have pictures of you building it, again, I'd love to see it. Great work. So what's next for the channel? Next video, we will do another review. We're going to do a 3D printer. I've messed with 3D printers before. I bought a Prusa and been playing with that. But because I want to give you guys the ability to make things like this, I think we will try printing some parts out so you guys could print things out on 3D printers. Maybe this Scabbard, like this one. There has been few projects like this one where people wanted to buy it from me, and that's the Scabbard. I get requests all the time, say, hey, can I buy it? Can I buy it? Can I buy it? Well, I don't make these. I made the one. That was it. Takes a lot of work. But I'm thinking if we could 3D print this in sections, and you guys can make it way easy. Make your own without all the woodworking. Anyway, that's it. Thanks guys for watching the videos. I think we'll just do some more time-lapse videos. This project I really want to do, put all the videos together. So you'll see a bunch of videos come out where it's just sped up things that we've already made. And then probably I'll do more Duresta type videos where you just see me making stuff, and maybe I'll do a voiceover later, because I have so many projects I want to make that I'm way behind. So it'd be a lot easier just to do short videos instead of these full-length, step-by-step tutorials. Let me know what you think, but I think that's where we'll probably head. Thank you for all Patreon supporters, and we'll do some, hopefully a live stream pretty soon. And I'll talk to you guys there. Anyway, that's it. I will finish up the plans for this and post them on Patreon. Yeah, should be soon. I don't make promises anymore, but it should be soon. All right, guys. Thanks for all your support. It's been fun. Thanks to all the emails and messages you guys have been sending me. It's nice to hear. And good luck. Hopefully the world calms down and goes back to somewhat normal pretty soon. But while you're stuck in the house, maybe pick up a new hobby, do some of these projects. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.